Hello, I'm jashykins, and welcome to yet another vlog review of the following. This time we're going to be looking at the episode The End is Near. Really fitting since this is, I believe, the last episode before the finale. And just want to say I read the IMDb boards, and there seemed to be a few comments calling people who watch the following and like it stupid. Fuck you. It's one thing to criticize a show and say, oh, I don't like this part, or I don't like this aspect, or this is really lousy writing. One thing, but don't call the viewer stupid. I am not stupid. I have a Bachelor of Arts in English with a specialization in creative writing, so I fucking know my shit. So I'm not stupid. I just happen to really enjoy this show and really glad that it got a second season. Okay, so I'm also angry because YouTube, while recording this, just said reconnecting, or just stopped and it's like, do you want to reconnect? And it's like, it doesn't seem like the rest of my internet stopped working. It's Skynet. Anyways, one of the big things that happened, at least for me in this episode, was Jacob died. Now, I wasn't sad and angry because I loved the character as, a character as a person, but mainly because I liked seeing how Jacob's story arc was going, well, his character arc, because he was finally getting disillusioned with Joe and realizing that Joe wasn't some sort of god. And so I was hoping that he'd survive leaving the cult, and then afterwards he'd feel conflicts about going to the FBI because he knows that Joe's cult is bad, but still some of his friends are there. So I really wanted to see that little character arc of him finally being the good guy, on the good guy's side. It would be really useful because Jacob would know about Joe's cult and would know people, and he'd be a really good help. So, did the writers decide to go with this? No. They had him killed off, and it was just so disappointing. I was just yelling at the TV. It's like, no, I think I even maybe rewound it 3 or 4 times. I have it on my DVR, so yeah. And I was just like, oh. I think the last time recently that I've gotten that, sad and moved by a character's death on TV was, I believe, Andrea's death in the Walking Dead TV series. Yes, I know she's alive in the comic book series. Okay, shut up about that. And so yeah, I was just sad about Jacob. I was like, no, it's such a good story arc to go with. You could have been. I've actually been waiting for Jacob to even get as far as he did since maybe, I think, the second or third episode, because the first episode was like, oh, these are bad people, and then the second and third episodes started sort of humanizing them. Yeah. But since Jacob's character arc is out of the picture, I'm now hoping that Emma will survive. Now, what I want to see happen with Emma is that she gets disillusioned by Joe, and what hurts her even more than Jacob is that she has done more terrible things. Because from what she said before she killed Jacob, she was like, I love you both, and I don't know how to love you both. So basically, she'll be in a position where she just killed someone who loved her beyond reason, and then be scorned by someone she wanted to be her lover. And so maybe she won't, maybe not going down the same arc that Jacob was going down, but just getting pissed off at Joe, and so maybe she'll start working against Joe and the FBI. That'd be really interesting, because I think the fit with Emma's personality would definitely be something violent and destructive, rather than Jacob's that would be nurturing and healing in the end. So keep Emma alive. I know a lot of you people don't like Emma. I personally like her. Mind you, it's not because she's a good person that I can relate to her. It's because she's such a good fucking villain. I like seeing her. She's cute, adorable, but a psycho killer. She has no morals. And mind you, that's not a person I'd like to see in real life. However, reading in fiction is like, so here's hoping that you'll last through this first season, Emma. Love you. And if you're wondering, I guess I liked Andrea in the Walking Dead TV series. I liked Riley in Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. So if you wanna go down and start spewing hate about her, how can you like Emma? I'm like, meh, I like her. Okay, but Jacob's death wasn't all that happened, even though I think I can. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I liked about that. But anyways, Joe was trying to get out of town because the FBI had sort of found the place, and he had a really fucking creepy dinner. I mean, this is like, it's really fucking creepy because, he can kill you at any second, but he's the sort of psycho that doesn't really seem to give the sense that he's mean. He sort of seems to be at that stage where he's like, hey, I'm doing good stuff. I'm normal. Normal-ish. And yeah, it was just so fucking creepy. I'm trying to find this tweet. Sorry, I think I passed it, but yeah, I sometimes sort of live tweet while watching. Sometimes I do a more consistent job than others. And I tweeted, note to self, never invite Joe over for dinner. And then the official following Twitter commented back saying, those are good words to live by. I'm sorry, when something official sort of pays attention to me, I'm just such a pathetic nerd. But yeah, that scene was just creepy. And one of the problems I did have with the episode was when, Ryan sees this one girl making eye contact with this one guy, and they sort of give a look, not, lover's gaze, but creepy. Fucking creepy. And then when the girl walks up to the microphone, and she starts reciting Poe, why the fuck doesn't Ryan react? Why doesn't, he have, run? Because I know some other characters would say, send in so-and-so so you don't get hurt. Ryan's more running in, guns blazing, so he would definitely tackle this girl. And he allows the news reporter to die. I mean, it's already obvious that she's going to kill the reporter, but then reciting, I would have started running the fuck and trying to help, maybe even shooting the cult member in the knee. Why was there no reaction? No fucking reaction to that. I mean, some people have mentioned on the boards about Claire should have been more proficient in trying to kill Joe. In my opinion, she's scared. And yeah, she's scared. She's used to being powerless. And so what she's doing so far is good. Kudos to you, Claire. And yeah. Was surprised that he survived last week's episode, but you know. So that has been my look at the following episode, The End is Near. Long story short, very good episode. Definitely some twists and turns. If Emma gets the character arc that I, mentioned, I will forgive her killing Jacob. And I can't wait to see the finale, and I'm really glad that this has now a second season going for it. I'm not a lunatic. Possibly. Don't really know. Anyways, I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you want to contact me for whatever crazy reason, you can do so at Facebook at facebook.com/jashykins fan page, on Twitter at jashykins, or even on Tumblr at jashykins.tumblr.com. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, yada yada yada. If you're viewing this on my blog, comment below, share. Thank you for watching, and now that you're on my blog, explore. I have a lot of stuff. If you'll notice, there's a table of contents. It's not even halfway done to make it up to date. But I'm actually I'm sort of proud of what I got done so far. So, until next video, goodbye.